Coming to get you, Barbara.
The Fear Central Radio Show. Warning, our content may include spoilers and is intended for mature audiences.
Hey, fellow horror fans, welcome to the Fear Central Radio Show. I am your host, Mike, and this week joining me is...
Heather.
Shane.
Paul.
Katie.
Chris.
All right, so we're all here. We now have Paul and Katie back this week.
We do.
We do.
Yay.
We're just missing...
We missed your face.
Yeah.
No, we were just missing Monica and Tim.
Monica and Tim should be here.
Sick little ones.
Sick little ones.
Yes. Demons.
They could have left them at the house.
Yeah.
I
they're
told
old enough
them
for
an
that.
exorcism, works out all that problem.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Here we
Everybody
are.
feels
Beep,
better
Shane.
after
Beep,
good
beep.
exercise.
Yes, every exercise feels better after you.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
After you guess?
After you, yes.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure where that was going.
Oh, yes.
Neither.
Right off the cliff. That's where it's going. Right off the cliff.
Grammar good works, yes, fine.
Did you say grab her good works?
Grammar.
Are you being...
Grammar.
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 Somebody just taught a llama how to drive. I mean, that was bad.
No, llama, no. But this week we are talking comedic horror.
Uh-huh.
That would be those scary movies that are also funny.
Very funny. Some are
The
terrible.
good ones. The good
Yes,
ones.
the Hills Have Eyes.
Laugh a minute.
Oh, man.
See,
They're dead.
Yeah.
Evil.
Jimmy
Evil.
Winters roaming through fields, screaming, "The hills
Yeah.
are alive!" with eyeballs.
Yeah.
The hills are alive.
The hills are alive. Run!
Look at the jumpers! Just run!
Wow.
It's got big.
That was just like Julie Andrews was in the room.
I know.
Wow.
Only, and
Not.
she had something really wrong with her voice, but yeah. Just like that.
Big, sharp, pointy teeth. And
And the number of the counting shall be 3.
okay. Yeah. Woo. Okay. So, yeah, but like comedic horror, for some examples, Young Frankenstein.
Yes.
Yes.
Great
Love
comedic horror
Young
movie.
Frankenstein.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Albert Costello.
all the yes.
Yeah.
They met
Meet
the Wolf
everybody.
Man.
They met everybody.
Frankenstein, They met the Invisible Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
They met everybody.
Did they?
Yes.
Was there someone they
They
didn't
didn't
meet?
meet me.
But you know what? The Three Stooges did some too.
Did they really?
Yes.
I don't remember those.
I don't
I remember all those old timey cartoons from like Disney and stuff where they just said scary. So there's a gorilla on the loose.
Yeah.
That was like a big staple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. Go Fast Fingers. Three Stooges horror.
It's kind of hard when I don't have a mic
Now
stand.
horror is spelled HORROR.
I'm aware of how many R's are in horror.
Don't spell it WHORE.
That's the wrong order.
We would get all kinds of interesting things with that
Yes.
You'll get pictures of my ex-girlfriend there.
Which one?
The last one.
Who's on first?
What's on second?
I don't know. Third base.
Yeah.
Paul, that look is just priceless.
Well, we went from talking about sex scandals with the Three Stooges into that, so now I'm imagining that's a menage a trois. And I'm
On the baseball field. Okay.
The dark places your mind goes.
Yeah.
oh, the places you'll go.
Yep. Well, they were all dug out, so.
Oh, the things
Can you
that-
imagine? Can you imagine if the places you were go was like a horror novel?
Oh my god,
Oh.
that would be amazing.
You
Yeah.
should write that.
I don't want to,
I
but I'm
mean-
just saying.
I'll write it.
To some millennials, the real world is that. So.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the places you'll go. You'll get a job.
You'll have to pay bills.
You'll have to get your own place. It's not your parents.
I can't adult. I can't even.
No adulting here. But see, you know, we're all sitting around doing this, and Katie's all lounge back. She's like, "What's up?"
Katie's just chilling.
Don't be looking at my dirty ceiling fan.
She's carry over from 420, just 2 days out.
Damn.
Yep. Still got the hangover going.
What's wrong with this thing?
You know, that actually might alleviate some of her back pain.
Yeah, it probably would.
It could, yeah.
But it's not
Yeah.
legal here yet.
No.
We can't get no prescription for some sticky icky.
That is the whitest version I've ever heard that phrase uttered.
Well, I'm not going to get arrested, so it's fine.
Okay, so the Three Stooges had a haunted house.
Back to the show. Okay.
The ghost talks.
The ghost talks.
When
It says
a
boo.
body meets a body. That sounds dirty.
What?
When a body meets a body.
Oh, wow.
Body meets a body.
Three Stooges are involved.
Back to the menage a trois.
No.
What is your obsession with this menage a trois thing?
Did you know
The sound effects would be pretty epic.
I don't even want it. I'm not even going to go there on that one.
You're not?
No, because I'm
Okay.
going to have to watch this video before I.
Oh,
make
she's
my-
watching a video with us.
Oh, I'm not. I'm
Oh,
not.
Oh, you're not? Okay.
No, I will not.
Okay.
The Three Stooges and the Rocky Horror Show one?
That would be the one.
Yeah.
Oh,
However
okay.
did I guess?
Okay. Anyways, all right. Moving on. Comedic horror.
Chowder heads.
Warger.
No, not the cartoon.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Frankenstein
Young Frankenstein.
was young at one time.
Yes.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
once upon a time.
Dracula meets Frankenstein.
Was that a comic?
I don't know, but I thought it was kind of hilarious.
Okay.
Okay. Sure.
Van Helsing.
That and when he went
Yeah.
Van
Dracula and the
Helsing.
creature
Is
from the
it-
Black Lagoon.
Is it hilarious in the way that
Society would think
Army
so.
of Darkness is hilarious?
Army of Darkness.
Or is it
I
Kind of
did.
the Monster Squad. Hilarious.
You're
Okay.
good, Ash.
Not-
I'm bad, Ash.
You goody little two shoes.
Or even it's pre-film Evil Dead 2. Probably one of the funniest horror movies.
It was pretty good.
It was.
It's interesting though because that was the trajectory.
Yeah.
If someone watches Army of Darkness and they go, "Oh yeah, the third Evil Dead movie," so they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, I'm going to show this to my kids. Look, it's Evil Dead. It's hysterical."
Yeah.
And then the kids go, "I don't understand this.
Yeah.
These special effects are bad.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That's when you go, shut up and watch it anyways.
You're
and
getting culture, damn it."
at that point,
One way or another.
at that point, I would purposely go buy a deer head and put it in their room.
Wow.
Ooh, and take the monitor out of a Billy Bass and put it in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't I show you the video where
Yes,
they
you
did that to
did.
your Alexa?
Someone took a Billy Bass and hooked their Alexa to it.
Yeah.
I saw that.
That was hilarious.
Well, oh, I missed that.
Yeah. And so he
So-
hooked the Alexa to it, so he changed the call command to Billy Bass, and he goes, "Billy Bass, yes." And it turns and it moves its mouth. He goes, yes.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's funny.
I'll have to send it to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so does everybody have a favorite comedic horror?
Ooh, like your go-to, like you can watch it all the time.
Yes.
I think that like part of the question should be, what do you think is a good division? Because comedy and horror has to kind of be split by a certain percentage. Is it best to be half and half? Is it best to air more on comedy and less on horror?
Well, if you do half and half, that eliminates parodies. And I don't think that's
Right.
fair.
Yeah, 'cause,
so
see, I sometimes I like the parodies.
yeah, I do too.
I like a good parody.
Like Stan
but
Helsing.
I mean, you can still like any of it, but like, what's your perfect mix?
Yeah.
Like,
I think my
I
perfect
like
mix
a good
is
blood
probably.
ratio to laughter. You know?
okay.
I think,
Shaun of the Dead is like about my mix.
yeah, either that one
So
or.
you like for it to get really, really sad in the third act.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Paul, I think you're trying to exacerbate things.
Horror should not
got
be
red on
sad. Just there.
Just there. But then also, like Tucker and Dale, I think was a really good
I love
mix
Tucker and
of
Dale.
Yeah.
comedy.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
I'm gonna get real mad. But I would. That was pretty good. but that one's like 75% comedy, really.
Mostly, yeah.
I mean, there's
But
gore,
it's still
certainly.
good.
But
definitely the
But
blood.
the scare stuff is only like the backstory, maybe, and then the ending is a little bit of tension, but that's it.
Katie, kick him again. Something will rattle.
What?
I mean, you could almost put Truth or Dare in this category because it had a few more laughs than it did scares.
If anybody else in this room, Mike and I took teenagers to see this movie.
Seems like the right audience.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
there was a
and we
bunch of
did,
them.
and they enjoyed it. The teenagers did, and it wasn't the most terrible movie ever.
No.
But it was not the best movie ever.
Yeah.
I mean, it was typical teenage horror movie,
Okay.
you know, and everybody else went to see Ready Player One.
Yeah.
So
When we really wanted to
it
go see
wasn't
A
as good
Quiet
as
Place.
A Cure for Wellness, then.
Oh, it was much better.
Much better.
Much better.
I really
I would
wanted to see
watch Truth or
Ready Player
Dare
One.
75 times compared to...
Well, you could probably watch it 3
Chunking.
times during the runtime of A
Yes,
Cure for Wellness.
I will buy Truth or Dare, and before I ever think about watching A Cure for Wellness, A Truth for Cure for Wellness.
A Truth for Cure.
A Cure for Wellness.
What are you drinking and why aren't you sharing?
That sounds like a really important horror movie.
Yes.
The truth for a cure for wellness.
It's the truth
Truth
for
or
it.
wellness? I don't know. Wellness, cure for
The
wellness.
truth
Well,
for
let
a
me
cure
think
of
about
Dare
that.
wellness.
Right?
Dare to be well?
Heather,
The most
your
important
lights are
horror
freaking
movie
me out.
you'll see this year.
Heather, your lights are freaking me out. They keep changing.
They flicker. They change colors. I
Like,
can make them fade
every
fast.
few seconds.
Yeah,
Yes.
they fade.
It's like 1 second. Boop. There it goes again. See? And then again. Boop. See? Right there. And then,
Once again, this was filmed this was recorded 2 days after 420.
boop. There it goes again. I see tracers.
Dude, I've seen Tracer since the 90s. It's not a big deal. Get over it.
Oh, sorry.
I saw
I meant-
scanners.
Oh, I
so-
meant transers. I'm sorry, transers. That's what I meant to say was transers.
Speaking
Yeah.
of comedic horror,
Quarters. Comedic quarters.
comedic horror.
Comedic quarters.
I bet that's funny, bitch. Yeah, all
These
kinds
are
of-
hoarders that only collect
I
comic books. or the comic strips in Sunday's paper.
Yeah. Well, we've already dropped Evil Dead. I really like those.
Did it break?
movies. I like those movies.
Yes.
I mean, I watched Army of Darkness very young, and then I went backwards across that film series.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm old enough. I started with the first one because that was the first
Yeah.
one.
Yes, I know, but I didn't actually know Evil Dead 2 existed until 2 years after I saw Army of Darkness.
Oh well, okay.
And then I
That
found the
makes
first
you
one after that.
makes you evil, Paul.
Like the Fritz of the Devil.
Yes.
Evil.
What are you doing?
She's freaking you out.
They're red and they're green. They're blue.
Oh, now it's blue. Orange.
This has got to be captivating for
And
the audio audience.
absolutely.
Of the audience.
Boop. And then, boop.
We're
We
providing
know-
color commentary on that bulb.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't know. Yes. Okay. But Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, I think, was a pretty good
It was.
film.
Especially the trampoline.
Yes, the trampoline scene was amazing.
Yes, it was.
But there again, another one that's leaned more towards the comedic than the horror. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of one that
that one
actually
had-
has a really good scare factor and still has some.
That one had a significant amount of tension across it.
It has
though.
some tensions, yeah.
Yeah, like it didn't sacrifice it. Like sometimes you get a comedic horror movie and it sacrifices the horror element just
Yeah.
to say, okay, it's safe. You're watching a
Yeah.
comedy.
Yeah. Usually, like your parodies are those.
If I'm in the right mood for it, I love Reanimator.
Yeah, Reanimator's amazing.
Yeah, Jeffrey Combs has got great timing.
Oh yeah. Also, like Would You Rather?
Oh, I like that one too.
That was a
Yep.
good one.
That one definitely has tension.
Yes. But some of it is a little comedic
Yeah.
with some of the Would You Rather this or this.
Okay. So what makes for a bad comedic horror film?
Snow shark.
Yes, but that wasn't comedic. That was just supposed to be a horror movie.
It wasn't. Oh, okay. Sorry.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I have a technically bad one, even
Oh,
though
you
I
do?
enjoy it immensely.
Oh.
Hell Baby.
Oh, hell,
I love that one.
Oh, it was
That one is
so bad.
amazing.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Oh my goodness!
I will
yes.
say, when I watched it, I think think my mouth hit the floor several times during the whole thing.
You done messed
No,
up, devil baby.
I know what you're thinking. I don't want to think about old Fresnel manipulating himself in your crawl space.
But I will gladly say that I was so glad you made me watch it. It is a good one. I do love it.
And then one that technically has a really good score that Katie and I both dislike is Gravy.
Yeah.
Gravy. Oh, yeah, we haven't watched that one yet.
Nasty. Horrible. Oh, my God.
Tell me how you really feel,
I
Katie.
don't think she could put enough acronyms.
What? So
A few more adjectives?
That was an interesting experiment because like I usually do like comedic horror, but with that one in particular, it's technically a home invasion movie involving cannibalism
At a restaurant.
and the protagonists are the cannibals.
Oh,
And
okay.
like it's a torture film, but they do zany sound effects across
Zany?
the entire movie,
Like
and
boring?
all the victims are kind of likable after the first 10 to 20 minutes. So
Okay.
it kind of breaks your brain,
And
Like,
it's stupid. Like, so there's this.
the main guy is the friend from Chuck though. And
Yeah.
he's amazing in it. I'll give him that.
But there's a girl that's with them.
Okay.
That she's supposed to be bonkers crazy, but she just comes off as stupid. At one point,
she's
she
the girlfriend
lunges.
and she's the girlfriend of the blonde McPoyle from It's Always Sunny.
Oh.
So
Okay.
she launches herself at Rebel Wilson in it and rips out her voice box.
Not Rebel Wilson. Precious.
Oh, Precious! You're right. It's Precious.
Yeah.
How precious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
might have applauded, but
It's just cringy.
I'm looking
Yeah.
back at some of the older, like they go back to the 20s, and I found one that I've got to find. It's old, black and white. It's called Dr. Pickle and Mr. Pride. I got
That's
to
a bad
find this
porno
one.
name, isn't it?
I would think
I
so.
take pride in this pickle.
It's the crunchiest.
Oh my
it's a
god!
classic.
It's cold packed.
Oh.
That
It's got a bite.
Okay.
There's our quota pickle
And
puns.
There we go. Yep, we hit it.
We've met the pickle pun.
I didn't realize that was a thing, but okay.
Not the
And
innuendo.
there's some obscure ones that most people don't remember too much, like Saturday the 14th.
That was
There
excellent.
were
I
two
love
of them.
that one.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
There was another one, Transylvania 65000.
Yes,
Yeah.
with Ed Begley Jr.
Yes.
and,
Yes.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum was also in Saturday the 14th.
Yep.
Yep,
Yep.
and
Yep.
Gina Davis in a very nice costume.
Yeah. Yeah. This was
Nice, awful, or sexy. I don't know which one that meant. But
Sexy, honey.
We're not
And
talking-
sexy.
We're not talking Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman or anything, but
7-year-old Paul liked that costume, but he didn't know why.
He liked it a lot.
why are my pants tight all of a sudden?
I can't get up.
Now I can count to
That is
21.
the reddest I've ever seen.
I had all sorts of jokes to follow through, but I'm like, nope, I'm being recorded.
Careful now, Paul.
Not got that. Wasn't me present.
Yeah, Saturday the 14th is a funky one.
It is.
That one was just zany. Like, it really
Yeah.
wasn't... I can't remember any out-and-out funny parts of that movie.
They were supposed to be,
They were supposed to be, but it was just
but
zany.
for me, it was just like, this is kind of stupid.
Yeah. Yep.
It was like Scooby Doo meets something with the whole zany,
Yeah.
ghost thing. And,
Yeah, that's probably why I rented it, because I was big into 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo and stuff at that
yeah,
point.
the 13 Ghosts of Scooby Doo. I like that. I would
Yeah.
watch that film.
But it was a season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was
13 Ghosts
I was thinking
Scooby-Doo.
13
That was-
Ghosts
Yeah, they
crossed
did
with
like
Scooby Doo.
every year Remember, they did one with the Addams Family, and then
No, 13 Ghosts was a full season because that was a series that had Vincent Price in it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Vincent Price is
That's
a
right.
warlock.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah,
It was fantastic.
but no, I'm saying I would watch a 13 Ghosts cross with Scooby Doo. That would.
Oh.
that'd be really fun.
Yeah.
So, all right. Who's the most expendable cast member from Scooby Doo?
Fred.
Fred.
No, Daphne.
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 Okay.
Daphne, because Fred has the muscle.
Daphne,
You mean
then
an
Fred, then
ascot.
Velma.
An ascot.
It's
I didn't
pronounced
say
ascot.
an ascot. I said muscles.
Have you seen Shaggy pick up Scooby Doo?
I have.
Yeah.
I have.
He's
But it
obviously
would-
hiding
but-
muscles somewhere.
He's got them somewhere.
Shaggy
Yeah.
and Scooby cannot be replaced. They have to be the main cast.
Right.
Mike, what are you talking about, man?
Zoinks.
So I'm a little lost. What movie were we
No, that's
talking
a
about?
completely different TV show. We're not there yet.
Yeah.
The last thing we talked about was Saturday the 14th and
Oh.
zany horror that's not necessarily
Yeah.
funny.
And like Transylvania 65000.
Transylvania 65000 had some good jokes.
It did.
Oh, yes.
Michael Richards was funny in it.
One that was
Yeah.
not funny. Frankenhooker. Not
Frankenhooker.
funny at all.
Yeah.
That was terrifying.
It's horrible.
It was bad.
It was interesting, I guess. It's something.
Yeah.
Oh,
He says so innocently.
I've got one. Intentionally stupid horror movie,
Okay.
horror
What?
comedy that's actually pretty good.
Uh-huh.
We really like Piranha.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The
Oh,
remake.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
I like
I-
the original too, but
I saw Piranha 3DD.
yeah,
3 double D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Three double Ds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot more than 3 double Ds in that movie.
Right.
And he goes, "Hun, can I go on the set if you ever do something like this?" I'm like, "No."
What was the one? Jesus. Got real quiet in here all of a sudden.
What was
us
the one
think.
that had
Right.
Jesus in it?
Yes, the one that had Jesus. I wonder if there are any.
There is one that.
Sir?
What is
What
it?
was that parody that they
Isn't there
did
like
of?
Jesus Christ Vampire Slayer is the name of one movie?
Oh my God.
Please.
So.
I believe so.
Yeah.
What was the one that they did the parody of? The Exorcist.
Repossessed.
There you
Yeah.
go. That one was good.
Repossessed.
Yep.
Which had Linda Blair in it.
And Leslie Nielsen
And
And Leslie
Leslie
Nielsen. Yeah.
Nielsen.
He played the priest.
and Ned Beatty.
Oh my God! Yeah, he was in it, huh?
he was Baker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I found a list.
Oh, a list. Well, one of my
a
favorite,
list.
if we're going to go into parodies, I really like the Stan Helsing.
Stan Helsing.
Okay.
That one was hilarious.
Well, you already dropped Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah.
It doesn't get it much play, but I really did like Dracula Dead and Loving It from
Dracula
Mel Brooks.
Dead.
That
Love
was
it. Yeah,
good.
that was a
Yeah,
good
that
one.
was pretty funny.
Gentlemen, we are fortunate. Why? We are dealing with an idiot.
Yeah.
I say that every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Sometimes multiple times.
I deal with idiots. I work in the public.
The public. This summer.
Zool concurs with you.
One that I really like, and it's an old one, but it's oh Jesus. Which
Another
segue
Jesus film?
Bringing Jesus into these comedy horror movies.
When did this become a holier show?
segue. Jesus Christ Vampire
That's
Hunter is
hilarious.
one,
Yeah.
and there's also one called Zombie Christ.
Zombie Christ.
I
Yeah,
haven't seen
Okay.
either one of those.
And then you got your.
I've seen
I'm good.
a portion of Jesus Christ Vampires.
One
like,
of my
100.
favorites is The Ghost of Mr. Chicken. Do y'all
Yes.
remember that one?
Yes.
With Don Knotts.
Oh my gosh!
Where
yes.
he's the a newspaper typesetter, and he goes and spends the night in the haunted house. Oh,
That was
I
specifically why
love
Paul
Yes.
became a journalist.
That is exactly why.
Paul,
Exactly.
we
don't
have a story
I don't
for
have
you.
a Don Knotts impression. I'm sorry.
No, you don't?
man.
I
Oh, man.
don't.
We can send him to the Winchester.
Come on, knock on my door.
Stay the night. We'll come get you in the morning.
Yeah, speaking of another actor that was on Scooby Doo episodes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was such a good one.
He could put on that prosthetics real quick.
So what is your go-to? I know I missed Some of that I don't remember.
Some of that.
I was
Go to.
yeah.
Out of recent years, in our house, the go-tos are
Movie, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. At our house, the go-tos are Tucker and Dale
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Cabin in the Woods.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I can see
I
that
can
one.
see that one.
I
watch
watched-
it pretty often.
I watched
Oh,
that
yeah.
today. I watched Cabin in the Woods this morning. I did.
And that one's a good mix of tension, drama, and comedy.
Yeah.
And my-
Yeah.
yeah. And like it didn't try to sacrifice the plot.
No.
For the comedy.
I personally thought it would have been better if they'd have waited for all the underground stuff to be at the end, and then you're like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Unicorn
I
scene
like
is
the
still the
chaos.
best.
The chaos,
Chaos
was
was good
awesome.
at the end. Yeah.
One that I've watched that I think Mike has seen as well, that I refuse to watch again, and I'll never look at Frosty again, is Microwave Massacre.
Yeah.
Have we seen this? Anybody other than me and Mike?
Yes.
And Chris?
You've referenced it, and I've watched clips online after you referenced it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
You
terrifying.
might need to describe it for Katie.
Okay, so
And we'll get your commentary on this.
Okay.
okay, so the name of the man that does the Frosty voice.
For why?
Yes.
Jimmy Durante.
Yes, that's the one.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, he is married, and his wife is very possessive and very like bitchy. So she gets this newfangled microwave. Well, he decides to kill her and cook her, and then he starts bringing home hookers, and so you hear Frosty having relations with hookers and then microwaving them. Yeah, you'll never look at Frosty the Snowman the same way ever again.
Ever again.
Ever again. It's terrifying.
No.
I laughed. I mean, it was funny, but I was watching it. I was like flipping through because, I like the obscure ones. So I just pull up random ones at will, and that one popped up, and I started watching. I was like, wait, that's Frosty the Snowman getting it on the couch. And oh my, he's dismembering her.
Oh.
Awesome. That could be one hell of a,
It just hit me that Jimmy Durante didn't play Frosty. He sang the song Frosty the Snowman, and the most popular version. But
Yeah.
So my bad.
whatever.
Yeah,
It was Jimmy Durante.
Oh, really?
Movie, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, good.
I believe so. Hold
gonna look it up?
on, I'm gonna look it up on Fast Fingers today.
I think it was
No,
a narrator.
it was Jackie Vernon,
Yeah.
Okay.
Jackie Vernon.
Jackie
yeah.
Vernon.
Narrator. Yeah.
and yeah, wow, that's all I can say. Wow. Have you seen any like new ones like that have recently come out?
New.
What's the Live Die Repeat one with the girl?
Happy Death Girl?
Happy
Or
Death Day?
Death Day?
Yeah.
Happy Death Day.
Happy Death Day, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was kind of a good mix.
Yeah,
I
that could be
haven't seen that.
classified
It's
as
good.
a horror.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
They're coming out with
It
the
was very,
second
it
one
was
here
very
soon.
funny.
Now, I
Oh,
Freaks
you know
of
what?
Nature.
I like Freaks
Another
of
one with-
Nature,
another
really
one
good.
with Keegan, Michael
I haven't
Keaton.
seen that one yet.
Wolf
Oh, it's good.
You and
Wolf
Monica
Cop.
are watching it.
We
There
we
two-
did.
aren't there
We
two of
did.
those?
There is two of them.
Yeah.
One that I watched recently was Attack of the Killer Donuts.
Cack?
Okay, Attack of the what?
Killer Donuts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's all right.
Which was
Oh,
gonna,
sushi.
I was thinking,
Sushi.
we're bypassing all the cult classics.
We are.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes,
The Blob.
I-
Blob, Killer
Class of
Clowns
Nukem
from
High.
yeah.
I have lost
I was
count
a
of how many
teenage
times I
werewolf.
watched Return of the Killer Tomatoes.
You see
Right?
Return a lot.
That one's awesome.
It is. It is.
It is the best George Clooney movie.
True. And then Troll and Troll 2.
Yes.
Well, Troll 2 brings up, do you classify movies that are unintentionally funny?
Yes.
Yes.
Because by that virtue, The Happening and Birdemic,
yeah.
I have watched a lot.
I haven't seen Birdemic.
Birdemic's amazing. Birdemic, shock and terror.
I don't know how you would describe The Happening as a comedy, though.
It is hysterical. I
Yeah.
just showed it to her.
Oh my god.
It all depends on how you look at it. I mean, you could take the guy that turns on the lawnmower and lays down in front of it. Kind of.
No, Mark Wahlberg's performance. I like Mark Wahlberg, but I don't know what he's doing in that movie.
Yeah.
Go back to your paycheck.
Yes, exactly.
But he does. He's not just monotone.
He had to
It's
have been
also
told.
all about
He's
the bees. That's his whole thing to the whole film. It's all about the bees.
Yeah. Well, it's all. Yeah, I don't know what it's about actually. I know there's wind. They run from wind.
Yeah, they run from wind.
They get put up in that old lady's house,
Yeah.
and then she comes up to them in the middle of the night. You're plotting to kill me, aren't you? What? No.
What about films like Deadly Friend?
Yeah, that's
Baby.
a classified one.
Is that the one with the robot and the
Yeah.
girl? Yeah, that was
with
horrible.
I have one that
Robbie,
is...
whatever his face
can't
is.
remember her name.
What'd you say?
The actress.
What
In Deadly Friend.
Deadly Friend.
Was that a Swanson? What?
No,
Yeah, I'm thinking of.
this is
you're
80s.
thinking the new Karate Kid.
Christy Swanson.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not her.
From 86?
In Deadly
I was
Friend.
right.
Yes, Deadly
Oh, it
Friend.
is really. Oh,
Swanson.
okay. Then I must be
Forever
thinking about
still
somebody
watched
else. There was some.
Just recently, I watched. I don't know why my voice cracked.
I
It was a
don't
little
know.
late.
You're finally dropping there, Paul.
We can finally have kids, baby.
Oh. The look on her face is priceless. It's like, I'm not sure what to laugh or kick him upside the head. I'm not sure.
Is he being serious? I mean, what do I say here?
Well, she's in the perfect position for it.
Not in my living room.
Just wrong. No.
My back's out.
She has a headache.
I have a migraine. So.
So what about like Leprechaun?
Oh, Leprechaun.
Or Leprechaun
It's got Jennifer Aniston
In the
it,
Hood.
so
That's
it's
her
gotta
first
be
film.
Funny, right?
It's her first
Leprechaun in
film.
the Hood.
Yeah.
Leprechaun back in the Hood. Leprechaun in space.
Leprechaun of Space.
Leprechaun Origins.
Leprechaun Origins.
Bride of Chucky.
Oh,
I like Brian Chucky.
I did too.
Yes.
It was just.
It's stylish. It is very stylish.
It is stylish, and it does have one redeeming kill in it. When John Ritter dies.
Oh yeah.
I
Nails
think
to the
it's
face, and then he
funny.
gets hit by a truck.
I liked it.
I even like Seed. So
I didn't even watch
Yeah.
Seed. I quit at Bride. I was like, no.
Seed is straight up parody territory.
Yes,
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
it
sure
is.
it
Because
Totally,
they've got
100%.
Jennifer Tilly playing herself, wanting to sleep with Method Man to play the Virgin Mary.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
That's
it
a plot
is.
point from Seed to Chucky.
Yes.
Yep.
And then John Waters is a muckraking tabloid journalist who ends up photographing Chucky masturbating in the upstairs bathroom.
Okay. All right. Rock on.
It is definitely more in the comedy
Yeah.
Yeah.
territory.
Yes, definitely.
But what's weird is there's twice as much plot in that one. Like
There is.
it's got a plot twist.
It does. It does.
Alrighty then.
That's just.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's fun. Jennifer Tilly parodying herself is actually very funny in those.
I can imagine.
That one and the sequels that followed.
Was that the one there? It was like Jennifer Tilly, and then they also had the doll that she voiced
Yes.
Yes.
at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one.
Yeah, it was.
It was a thing.
It was a movie. It was a movie.
What about like the creature comedy horrors, like Eight-Legged Freaks?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I have one
Big ass spider.
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
that
spider.
subject. I have one that's not
Lavalantula.
Yes.
What We Do in the Shadows.
I haven't seen that one yet. It's on my
Horror
list.
topic, not technically horror, but definitely comedy.
It is.
I've been
It is
wanting to
on my.
watch it.
It's on my list.
It's in my
Vampire
list.
mockumentary.
Well,
Yes.
You know what scares the hell out of me?
What?
Sharknadoes.
We have to list that.
Dude, we love some Sharknado up in this
Oh,
house.
yeah.
Oh, yes.
We like have a marathon of that.
We do.
Oh,
We
yeah.
actually, I
They
think we've
start
done
at like
red carpet.
noon, and we like have like food all day, and
All day.
Sharknado. It's amazing.
But we didn't get to with 5.
We did not. There was a tornado watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ironically.
A tornado watch.
Yeah, there was. That was. I didn't even think about
For
that. Yes.
Sharknado.
But you know what? The last one. We got to watch the last one and do
Yeah,
it
the
right.
last one will be out soon.
It will be.
Yeah.
Any others?
Oh, there's
Yeah.
whisperings.
Yeah.
There's one called Life After Beth that we
Yes.
adore. So
Yeah, that one's interesting because they actually took zombies in a different.
Is that the zombie
Yeah.
girlfriend that comes back or whatever?
Yes.
Yes.
The one with John C. Reilly, Aubrey Plaza, and
Is the plot line on that one this kind of the same as Night After the Living Dead? No. I haven't seen either one. I just knew somebody died and they came back and
it gets interesting because the zombie formula in Life After Beth is that they come back and they've got all their faculties starting out and they start losing the humanity piece by piece, they start losing their cognition.
okay.
Like, she basically starts developing Alzheimer's.
Oh,
and
well, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can kind of see that.
So I found one that I'm definitely going to have to watch.
Yeah.
It's Japanese comedy horror.
Okay.
House?
No, it's called Zombie Ass Toilet of the Dead. And the
Toilet of the Dead?
You have to be careful with Japanese horror, quote, comedy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is about parasitic worms.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm afraid this is
Dreamcatcher.
going to be interesting, and
There's
yeah.
I remember one big cult classic out of the late 90s, early 2000s is a Japanese horror movie called Stacy.
Okay.
Okay, I think I've seen that one.
It's a very colorful zombie movie in which the government hands out military-grade chainsaws.
Well, all right.
They're dubbed something like the Ash model chainsaws, like
Yeah.
immediate reference to Evil Dead, and like it is insanely colorful and chaotic, but it's just like it tries to be funny because it's all slapsticky,
Right.
But it's not necessarily funny
Right.
in any particular moment.
Do you not like him talking? Is it just not he's not paying attention to you? Zoel is over there whining. What about like
Oh, I got you. Final Girls.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was a good one.
that's an amazing
Really
one.
good one.
We've watched that one a few times.
Yeah.
I can't listen to Betty Davis Eyes without picturing Mullen
Yeah.
and dying.
Yeah.
so what about the comedic horror that is aimed at kids? Like
Paranorman?
Frankenweenie, Paranorman, those
Okay.
kinds.
Right.
Paranorman.
Kiss meets the Phantom. Or no.
Paranorman and Monster House are kind of on the league of their own because
Yeah.
they actually reference horror movies.
Yeah.
Like they're actually love letters to horror
Right.
movies.
Yoga Hosers.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that one. She did.
I
was pretty
watched
good.
it. I liked it. But we're very biased towards Kevin Smith.
We call them.
Yeah.
What they call them?
Huh?
What they call sausages?
Party?
No.
Just the tips, Mike. Just the tips.
Frotsies.
Oh, sorry.
Frotsies.
Bratzies.
Oh,
Bratzies.
Bratzies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bratzies. Yes, they're
Okay.
little sausage Nazis.
You also got to bring up like things like Cooties, the
Cooties.
I love
That was a good one.
Cooties was good.
Voices,
Slither.
Slither. Yeah.
Call Girl of Cthulhu.
Oh, the Call Girl of Cthulhu. All right.
Can't say that I've
There's
seen that one.
There is a frustrating anime that my friend tried to show me. That's a harem anime that all the characters are elder gods from Lovecraft.
Okay.
That would be interesting.
That would be frustrating.
It's very frustrating because I'm like, man, Dagon is just really ditzy.
Okay, I got a couple more beats. Burying the X, which was really funny.
Burying the X.
See, I thought that
It's
one was
about-
Life After Beth.
No. Burying
Suck.
the X is about
Yeah.
a
Sucks.
guy that
Yeah.
has a girlfriend that's very possessive and manipulates him, and she dies. And she ends up coming back, but by the time she does, he's already kind of met somebody new, and they're trying to figure out a way to kill her and make her stay dead.
See, I
It's
thought
really
that-
funny.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
So,
All right, I'm confused now.
Yeah. I've got one. The one to show your teenage boys whenever they're going through the change. Teeth.
Ooh, no.
Oh wait, no.
I would be the only one who has a boy about to be teenage years. I'm the only one with a boy. Charlie, we're watching Teeth.
I walked into my daughter's bedroom the other day, and she had the boyfriend over, and the door's open or whatever, and they're sitting on the bed and they're watching this movie, and I'm like, "What are y'all watching?" "Oh, it's a scary movie called Teeth," and I'm like, "Oh hell no!"
Well, it's not like that movie's sexy, so
Right?
you need to
No.
be good.
Negative Ghost Rider. No.
And
After I told her what it was about, she was like, "Oh my god!"
The opening scene is like the stepbrother and stepsister in the kiddie pool, and he does something inappropriate, and he pulls back his finger pricked with blood. I think you should know what the movie's about by that point.
Yeah. You should.
I don't know if you guys have seen it, Suburban Gothic.
Yeah, with
That was pretty
with Goobler or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
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 I like him
Yes.
a lot.
It's very good.
funny.
I didn't think at first that I would like it, and then I started watching it. About halfway through it, I got into it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he's in Life After Beth.
He is. He's
Is?
the brother.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He's the older brother.
That's
yeah.
right.
Matthew Gray's in it. Kate Dennings, Ray Wise.
Kat Dennings.
Kat Dennings. Mm-hmm.
No. She's quirky.
She has resting bitch face. That's why I love her. Yeah. There's one on here we got to see. It's called Crazy Bitches.
Okay.
Don't we just look
I've
in the
seen
mirror?
that.
Wait, hey, no,
Paul's not impressed.
Sociopath.
does Ginger Snaps count as a kind of a
I'll give
comedy?
you one guess who showed it to me, and I saw it on a 100-inch screen.
Oh, that would be your cousin.
I think there would be some moments in Ginger Snaps.
I keep going to his house, and he's got this amazing setup, and then he shows me really cheap movies.
Cheap, crappy movies.
Like, you have an amazing setup. Why do you keep showing me things that took like $300,000 to make?
What?
It's like, don't buy anything better than a 1080p TV and you'll be fine. We get these 4K TVs in at work, and it's like, wow, everything looks like it was filmed on VHS.
I've kind of noticed that with our new TV. So
I mean, it looks good.
for when you're watching high def things, but when you're watching things that aren't made for
High def.
4K, they look crappy. So
Yes. I don't know your opinion, Paul. He asked if Ginger Snaps would be considered somewhat comic.
It is.
I don't think there are points where there's some comic.
They definitely have some one-liners throughout it and everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
the second one less so, but
The second one's crazier though.
yeah, it's a little more.
It's like Requiem for a Dream meets
Oh, that's
werewolf
crazy.
movie.
Okay.
Oh, so she gets struck
Does it
out?
have the same ending?
I'm not quoting the ending of that movie.
No.
Okay.
We actually currently have the third one in our house.
Yeah.
Oh, did we mention Comedies?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
you
mentioned
mentioned it.
Cooties.
Yeah.
Twice.
Sorry. It was a really good movie. I'm sorry.
It is.
Any movie where you can actually go after kids and kill them and not feel bad, I'm all up for it.
Who is this? Lee Winnell is the star in that, right?
No, I thought it was. It's Frodo, isn't it?
Yes.
Elijah
But
Wood.
Elijah.
Lee
Yeah.
Winnell is one of the other teachers.
Yes.
Yeah. I like him as an actor. Like, even though I don't like his...
He was a coach, wasn't he?
Yes.
Was he? Yeah.
Yes.
I think so.
Only watched it the once. It was good, though.
Huh?
Yeah. So, do any of y'all have any thoughts on movies that miss the point entirely? Comedic horror movies that fail to be funny or scary?
Disturbing behavior.
I know that one was a satire. I don't know if it was supposed to be funny, but yeah, okay. I can give you that one.
Yeah.
The Faculty was a much better version of that
I
movie.
like
Yes.
The Faculty. I thought The Faculty was great.
I watch it every time it's on. Every time. One of my favorites.
There was a movie called Lucky that came out in the early 2000s.
Yes.
I dislike that movie so much. Because like I like the dog is telling him to do things, and I'm like, okay, so this is name. Which serial killer said his dog told him to kill?
That would be.
Oh, I forgot. Heather. You know the serial killers really well. Which one had a dog that told him to kill people?
That was
Berkowitz?
Yes, it was Berkowitz.
Yeah, Son of Sam.
Yeah.
Son of Sam.
Yep. Son of Sam.
Okay.
I am a serial
serial
killeraholic.
Yeah.
Yay, we got something in common. Something else.
I have a podcast you should listen to.
Definitely.
So Lucky takes that concept and
There
tries
are
to
no other
make it seem
podcasts
like
besides
it's
this one.
What?
Another.
Oh, I got a podcast you can listen to. Like, there are no other podcasts besides this one.
So Lucky takes that concept and tries to make it seem like the concept itself is funny. Like the dog telling him to do things, but I'm like, there is someone on record that was broken that did that, and the dog is not funny. Like it's not like the dog says something funny. He ends up being very unnerving.
Yeah,
like the dog. Any scene with the dog talking to him, I actually got severely creeped out. But the overall movie wasn't scary, and I was like really frustrated by the end of that.
I have two that make this list. One is Jennifer's Body.
Yeah.
All right. It's pretty uneven. I'll give you that.
And then
I like
this
the
is
ending, though.
And this is the end. That's the one with Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just horrible.
We enjoyed it.
I like watching all those people
Not saying it was
die.
a bad movie.
That is the best part.
Well, yes,
But
yes. But, I mean, it's one of those.
Yeah,
it's
Like
one
they're
of
all
I
playing
enjoy.
awful characters.
Yes.
They are, and I guess maybe because they're playing off. I don't know what it
They're
is.
playing
Something about
hyped-up
that movie
parodies of
just
themselves.
something about that movie just rubbed me the wrong way, and I was like, no. That's
Was
enough.
it Jonah Hill getting raped by a demon?
That could be it. I don't know.
So that happened.
Right? Or
I liked Michael Cera in the opening of it.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It was all
Yes.
out. Yeah,
I
brilliant.
love.
That was brilliant.
I love Emma Watson like beating her way out of the.
Why are you all talking about rape? No, we were saying we weren't going to.
She takes all their shit.
what is the one? It's on the kind of the same lines as Shaun of the Dead, but they're going on the pub crawl. Which one is that?
World's
World's
End.
End.
So
I like
good.
that one.
I love the
love that one.
Cornetto trilogy. I
We
watch it all
we watch
the
Hot
time.
Fuzz consistently, like
Hot
almost
Fuzz is
every
good.
month.
Hot Fuzz
Once a
is
month,
excellent.
almost.
But going back to Lucky,
Uh-huh.
how close would you say that one is to Voices? With
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, yeah.
Voices I actually kind of enjoyed.
Okay.
I don't think I've seen that one.
This one is
that one's
more than just
recent.
his dog. It's
Well,
also
it was released recently, anyways.
it was more than just his dog in that one.
Yeah,
It was like
several
it was
animals.
bipolar.
Yeah.
Was what it was determined,
Yeah.
and he was above the bowling alley,
Yeah.
and any girl that he liked, he ended up killing and just flipping out.
Yeah.
And
Already
said
then.
that his
Yeah.
mother was the bipolar one too. That his dad couldn't handle it. So.
yeah. Okay. Rock on.
Pretty, actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Minus the pink jumpsuit.
You mean the new Deadpool costume that he's
Yeah.
auctioning off for the cancer
Yeah.
charity?
Speaking
So-
of, where are we going to go watch Deadpool? Comes out the 18th.
The drive-in.
Yeah.
That would be
nice.
amazing. I doubt that they'll do it, but it would be fun to do.
Oh, it'd be
Just
hilarious.
Find out
saying.
how many cars leave on that one.
Have Deadpool
Yeah.
1 and then Deadpool 2 right behind it.
So we were watching a documentary last night about the midnight movies when they first started out, and there's some like El Topo.
Oh yeah,
Flamingos.
Jodorowsky.
Yeah, that was kind of out there. Not, I don't think it was supposed to be intentionally funny, but there were some comedic.
I like El Topo, Holy Man. I really like Santa Sangre was another one he did. That is an insane movie. Like I can't, like, you can't make me recite the plot because the plot makes no sense. So I can't.
And
I
El
can't come
Topo
up with
did.
it.
Yeah.
Santa Sangre is even crazier.
What was the other one they mentioned after that one?
Flamingos.
Yeah, Pink Flamingos.
Yeah.
John Waters' poop eating opus.
Yeah. I am divine.
Oh, Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, that was one of the
list.
ones. And you know that was horror. It's in the title.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
There was one more, and it was had the
Eraserhead.
Bob Marley song
They talked
in
about
it.
that one.
They talked about Eraserhead.
A lot
too,
less
yeah.
comedy, but I guess it depends on your sense of humor.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Are you okay over there?
You're right here.
Yeah, I just found one that we need to watch.
Oh yeah, what is it?
It's Killer Condom.
Oh, Killer Condom.
Trauma movie.
All right.
Honestly,
but it's German, so
it's
German?
It's a trauma
a 6
movie.
foot long fanged condom.
It's a
A
trauma
fanged
movie.
condom.
Fanged
Condom.
fanged condom.
Six
Condom.
Right?
Oh, okay. That opened the door for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Dealing with horror comedies, these are kind of the drive-in appeal movies or whatever, but it's kind of sick, and it really kind of feels like a trauma movie and everything, but I love Hobo with a Shotgun.
That was
yes.
excellent. I love
Yes.
that movie.
That is a incredibly deceptively gory movie too.
And the
Yeah.
lawnmower scene at the end was just brilliant.
Yeah. Yes.
What about
Spit it
oh
out.
great, it's a zombie film, and the guy picks up the lawnmower and he's dead alive. Yeah,
Dead Alive of Peter Jackson.
yeah,
Yeah.
that is just
Peter
insane.
Peter Jackson, really, almost all of his movies, except for Heavenly Creatures that he made before Lord of the Rings, they all kind of apply to this list
Okay.
to varying degrees. I do not like Bad Taste. Like, that was a chore to get through. I'm sorry to people that like it, but I couldn't find anything funny in that movie.
Oh, and then there was Dead Heat back in the 80s.
Joe Piscopo?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I mean, he is kind of like a zombie kind of thing, ghost, whatever.
Yeah. I guess The Frighteners kind of applies to this list.
Yeah, there was some comic.
I mean, that was
I
another
love
Peter
The
Jackson.
Frighteners.
The three ghosts that followed him around where the comic relief
Yeah.
came from.
Well,
Yeah.
Jeffrey Combs again. He's the FBI
Yes.
agent.
Yeah.
He's amazing in that one.
Oh, he's brilliant. Not
Talk
so
about
much
terrifying.
Not so much Busey though. Jake Busey.
Jake Busey.
Yeah.
I do like that line. This record needs to be carried. It needs to be held by an American, Patty.
Yeah.
Like, then her talking to herself. She's like, I quite agree.
Yeah.
Oh, how have we not mentioned this yet? American Werewolf in London.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
There's some comedy in that.
That is. I love that movie.
Yeah, but the Paris one, not so much.
No.
It was a little
like
more
no
straight
com-
on
yeah,
kind
that
of
was-
horror.
It's very melodramatic. That one felt like it was made for the teens.
Yeah. But yeah, especially all the people in the bar when they first come in and they're like, it's a full moon and you're going to send them out.
Yeah.
Which then brings up
But the end, whenever they're in the porno theater watching See You Next
Right.
Wednesday,
yeah.
which is a throwback to the Kentucky Fried movie.
Yeah.
I loved that
was
movie.
that he was part of.
Yeah.
I actually own a copy of Kentucky Fried Movie.
I love that. I love Amazon
It's
Women on the
a
Moon.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, you're great.
But then talking about that in the pub and everything makes me think of the Wicker Man.
Okay.
With all the crazy songs.
Uh-huh.
So there's some
The
comedy there.
Landlord's Daughter.
Yeah, Landlord's Daughter.
Yeah,
I can tell
thanks
Katie
for that
loves that
one.
movie.
Honestly, the Wicker Man remake is far funnier, but it's not intentionally funny.
That's sad.
It was pretty cagey though.
It was very cagey.
Oh dear God, it was cagey.
I mean, if you're gonna judge that though, Vampire's Kiss falls for this list.
Oh, absolutely.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's hard to figure out what the intent on Vampire's Kiss was. I'm looking at it on page.
Right.
Yeah.
Because, like, honestly, it should have been a terrible movie if you look at it directly on the page, but the movie itself is kind of amazing.
Yeah. Kind of like Vampire Brooklyn.
Okay.
Not meant to be funny, because Eddie didn't want to play a funny movie. He wanted to be a serious vampire.
Kadeem Hardison helped out, though.
Yeah, but the studios were like, no, Eddie Murphy, you're funny. You're going to have funny stuff. And so that's why he brought in his ghoul and all that stuff that brought in the comedy.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'm Preacher Pollock. I'm Preacher Pollock.
I was just thinking of something. Oh. This is very debatable. And it is a very unnerving movie to watch for a good portion of the audience. But American Psycho?
Yes.
I mean...
Naked and a chainsaw. I'm just saying.
I think it's a lot of the over-the-top melodramaticism that he brought to it.
I mean, you could double feature Vampire's Kiss and American Psycho, and they really hit the same notes.
Yeah?
Like, really, you know, overprivileged people in New York, overprivileged executives in New York that just go over the off the deep end.
Yeah.
And exploit people underneath them.
Well, she watched American Psycho 2.
With Mila Kunis.
I couldn't finish it. It just didn't have a flow.
No.
It sucked.
It's debatable on whether this falls in the horror genre, but if you're dealing with female-led casts, Heathers or Jawbreaker.
Jawbreakers, I would
that
say,
was,
falls into the funny.
I think that's
horror.
one of those ones that falls under that it missed the mark category. Because it wanted to be kind of a horror thriller kind of thing, but it ended up being way more comical than.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's dark. Like it is
dark.
It's pitch black as far as like tone.
It's like a little bit of a darker version of Mean Girls or something.
Yeah,
that's a lot darker.
Yeah,
I mean, you get
Death
to
happens.
the suicide pact, the orchestrated suicide pact. And everything. I know they did a TV show. I wonder how that turned out.
Oh,
I didn't watch it.
I didn't even know
watch
that.
any of it.
Wow, and we haven't even touched on comedic horror TV.
Ash versus Evil Dead.
Ash versus Evil Dead. Yeah.
The Book of Dead one.
The what?
Like the multiple series.
Which one?
The Book of the Dead.
Oh, Todd's Book of Evil or something like that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
I loved it, especially the birthday one, where the girl she could have her birthday because her parents never let her, and so this cake goes around eating everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. Eating cake. No. People eating cake.
Yeah,
Yes.
gives a whole new twist.
In the words of Nicolas Cage. Yeah, I want some cake.
In the words of Portal, the cake is a lie.
Zombies at the nursing home.
Zombies at the nursing home?
Yeah, they were cannibalistic zombies.
I think zombies are cannibals.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Bubba Hotep.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Bubba Hotep.
I was about to say that it was like a lot of Bruce Campbell.
It was like
Yeah.
they didn't go after the brains; they went after just flesh.
What was the one Bruce Campbell
But they
did
were
that was kind of
zombies.
like based on himself?
My Name is Bruce.
Yes,
My Name is
that
Bruce.
was...
Without the question mark and the exclamation point.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
there is another movie called My Name is Bruce.
Yes. But that one was from the 70s. It was
Yeah.
not horror.
That was not horror. No.
It was super kung fu movie.
Okay.
Honestly,
Horror of a different kind.
So
Yeah.
My Name is Bruce really hits the same tone as a movie that Katie really likes called Knights of Badassdom.
Yes! You love that one?
I love that one.
that one's
God,
actually
yes.
that one actually shows up in the horror
Favorite
category.
actors in there.
I know,
it's got
it's
a
so much
demon
fun.
killing
True.
people, so I mean, stalking.
Yeah.
If that one, I mean, if you think about like the plot of My Name Is Bruce and Knights of Badassdom, they share a lot of similarities.
Yeah. Have you seen My Name Is Bruce?
Who are you talking
Have
to?
you seen The Knights of Badassdom?
Got Peter Dinklage in one of his
Oh
Yeah.
my god, yes!
Yeah.
It's on. Well, it was on Netflix. Is it still on
I
Netflix?
think it is.
He's amazing.
We have it if it's not on
main,
Netflix.
The main star is Quentin, right?
Yeah.
Jason Stackhouse from True Blood.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, which I love. It was amazing.
And then it's got the demon is River from Serenity and
Yeah.
Firefly.
Yes.
She's not the demon.
She's the
Oh
ex-girlfriend.
no, that's
She's
the
the-
girlfriend.
But doesn't
Ends
she
up being the
becomes
girlfriend.
the demon?
I think she becomes possessed towards the end.
Yeah.
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 Well, anyways.
Anyway.
She becomes the thing that's
See, now I
stalking.
want to go watch it.
Yeah, I know. It's been a little bit. So
You have it on Blu-ray.
I know.
Yeah.
I've been pushing you to watch it for like a couple weeks now.
You
Why
haven't
are you
seen
pushing
it?
him? You just do
I've
it
seen it.
yourself.
Oh.
I'm a do-it-yourselfer.
Do you
You
have
know what,
bruises,
Katie?
Paul?
Huh?
She says she's
What
been
are you doing
pushing you to
tomorrow?
see it. Do you have bruises?
Yeah.
I have a doctor's appointment and then PT.
What
Yeah.
time?
Oh.
9 and 2:30.
9 and 2:30.
Yeah. Okay, listeners. Now you know her schedule.
Yeah.
You
there's
don't
the
know which
schedule.
doctors, though.
It's Dr. Giggles. There's another horror comedy kind of thing.
Yeah, Dr. Giggles.
It was actually more. I think it was another one to miss the mark. It was supposed to be scary, not scary.
Oh,
Dr. Giggles.
Drag Me to Hell.
Drag me to hell.
That really didn't fall
Which is
under...
see that's debatable to a lot was I really liked it though.
It was all right.
Yeah.
I mean, I really saw the reference of going back to his old Evil Dead days.
Yes. It's very over the top slapstick, especially if you watch the director's cut.
Oh, yeah?
Where it gets to that scene in the shed. You know, like they kind of play with the whole Evil Dead 2.
Right.
You know, like the chainsaw is missing, but
Yeah.
there's an outline of the chainsaw. On
Yeah,
the wall.
I remember that.
And instead, there's like an anvil that she ends up putting on the freaking witch at the end, and her eyeball pops into Alice Loman's mouth.
That's funny. That is
I was
funny.
watching that with my dad, and he was just like, Sam Raimi is just batshit crazy.
You're not wrong.
Right.
Yeah, good times.
Left.
So, laughed.
Left.
Right.
Left.
Body blow. Oh, sorry. Punch out. Flashbacks.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I have roller coaster flashbacks all the time. People
Flashbacks?
Flashbacks, yeah.
Oh.
Never do LSD on a roller coaster. It's just not a bad. It's just not a good idea.
Because the roller coaster movie.
Not a bad idea.
To preface that, you should never do LSD
Yeah.
at any point
On a roller coaster.
ever.
On a roller coaster.
In the words
Especially on a roller
Just,
coaster.
you know,
in the words of Captain Kirk, I think he did a little too much DSL in the 60s.
LDS.
Yeah,
LDS.
LDS. Yeah.
LDS, DSL,
He did
whatever.
too much Latter Day Saints.
Yeah.
Or Mormons.
That should be a thing.
I was just
It
fixing to
should be.
say that.
That should be a horror comedy right there.
He's crystallizing Mormons.
Okay,
and
so then
running
would you
hot rails
put
with them.
would you put M. Night Shyamalan's The Visit in this category?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not Katie won't.
No.
She
She
was
doesn't-
already severely unnerved by the time the grandma got under the house, so
Yeah.
she couldn't accept any one-liners.
Oh,
for the
okay.
rest of that movie.
I'm stunned.
But I'm a domino champion.
No, it's
You
Yahtzee.
Oh, Yahtzee
You
champion.
You can't be a
Yeah.
Yahtzee
I'm a
champion.
Yahtzee master. You
Yeah.
can't be a Yahtzee master. That takes
5 years.
5 years. Well, Sturdy, can you get back in the back and clean that area there?
No, all the way in there.
All the way. Get all the way in.
who is that? Those aren't your grandparents.
Heather called me after she watched it. She goes, "Oh my God, you have to make a new movie."
Killer grannies from outer space.
Which Troma's already done Rabid Grannies.
Oh
No,
well, okay.
no, not rabbit grannies.
Too late.
Yeah, those are rabid. Those are rabid. Not not a killer.
Just make sure they have no what is it, hydrophobia.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'd have to make them all with really long boobs. Because your boobs hang low to
And they all like stand in a row.
Yes.
And then like one of their breasts gets pulled up, and then it does the little pendulum thing.
Oh wow!
I think I'm
do the Newton's cradle
that
with it, yeah.
that right there needs to be like a weapon, like a giant. Like,
Yeah,
beat them with a club.
Wrap around your neck and pull you closer to him.
So you're making the killer clowns from outer space of
Grannies.
granny movies.
Pretty much, yeah.
Killer
But
clowns
no-
from outer
no cotton
space could
candy.
fall in this one.
Huh?
Killer clowns from outer space could fall into this one.
We talked about that a little bit.
I did not. I must have missed that
a
part.
teensy little bit.
Cotton
said-
candy gun. Gotta have me a cotton candy gun.
Attacking the killer tomatoes and then killer
That
clowns
must
from
have
outer
been-
space, and that was about the most it was said.
That's probably the one where I had to get up since I've had to leave the room a few
I know,
times.
a lot.
Sorry.
Always leaking.
God.
And she says, I have the bladder of a squirrel.
Oh no, I didn't have to pee. I had to take 2 phone calls.
Two phone calls.
Two.
Excuse me, I'm
And
podcasting.
nobody
Do not
called
call
me
now.
all day long, and when I get to the
in
pod,
the morning.
I take 2 calls at night. I take 2 calls, and then I take 2 calls, and then I feel alright. Alright. I love that song so much. Like so much.
Oh, I think we've exhausted
I
this
think
podcast.
we're done.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we have.
We have exhausted it.
So
We've had a significant amount of pot references.
Yes.
yes, we have. So, and if you want to listen
Mormons.
to us,
They were
find-
sublime ones, though.
Sublime.
Oh,
So yeah, so if you can think of a horror comedy that we didn't mention, you think we need to watch, just let us know, and you can do that at
Facebook, Instagram, Google Play. I don't know. I
Twitter.
can't remember. Twitter.
you got
Well, the social networks, they can do
Heroin.
that.
yeah,
Oh.
the social networks,
Facebook.
Social. Go to the social.
socials.
Yes.
Okay, socials.
Yeah.
Social.
Facebook,
Facebook,
Instagram,
Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr.
Tumblr. That's one I don't use.
But they can listen to us
They can catch us and listen and subscribe.
To
on iTunes, I would
iTunes.
assume.
Google Play,
Google Play is probably another one.
Spreaker.com.
Yeah. They can
iHeartRadio.
They can catch us on YouTube and put the
YouTube.
closed caption on for extra entertainment.
Oh yes, exactly. I was doing that actually earlier.
Okay.
It was really funny.
We need to do that before everybody goes home.
Yeah.
We need to get back.
And you can now catch us on TuneIn, and coming soon, you should be able to catch us on Spotify.
Woohoo!
So,
Nice.
in the growth pattern here. So,
And I assume it can
Like a
also
bucket
catch
of
us
blood
on the
spilling over.
website.
on the website, yes, fearcentral.net.
.net.
And while you're there, click on that little button that says Become a Patron, and as little as $1 a month, you can help us grow and attain more games and movies and stuff for our podcast to bring to you. Did y'all get a chance to listen to the last one?
I did.
Playing Overkill?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a really short game.
It was. We played through twice. It
Yeah.
was fun. It really was fun.
But there's something to be said for that.
Yeah, yeah. So, so become a patron, and that'll help us get more games to bring to you with the podcast, and movies for our watching reviews. So, yeah, lots of things to do.
Mormons.
Mormons.
I'm not doing a Mormon. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll bring more Mormons to the podcast.
More Mormons. For the snorting
Mormons
pleasure.
alone.
Yes.
Oh my
Hello.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragdoll child. Sorry. Kate and Devil Dog. Anyway, yeah, catch us every week. Don't forget to leave a review on iTunes and Google Play and all that, so that we can move up in the ranks and all that other stuff. It's been a long show. I'm wiped out.
Yep. All tuckered out.
All tuckered out.
You're my dog. I'm going to get real mad.
So yeah, catch us again next week.
Going fishing?
Going fishing. Don't lean on that pole. Oh man.
Well, hello, officer. Let me tell you, we
He-
had us a woozy
the other
day.
day.
No.
He's just going to walk it out. He'll be all right.
No. Well, howdy ho, officer. We've had one doozy of a day. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
These here college kids
Well,
that must
here-
have had a suicide pact or something.
Killing
College kids.
All over our property.
Well, your friend must have been allergic to bees. He was running like a bat out of hell. So, yeah. Y'all have a great week, and we will catch y'all again next week with an all-new show. And as always,
stay scared.
Fear Central is a product of Thoughtbox Studios. For more information, visit thoughtboxstudios.com.